Tommy, listen to me. I know you can hear me. Now, I'm not going to put the phone to my ear for obvious reasons, so don't try talking to me. Just concentrate on what I'm saying. Now, this has all gone too far. You've got to stop this. Stop it and nobody will harm you. Tommy, listen to me. Please release my brother.
I always had a bit of a soft spot for Miss Brown. She had only been at my school for a year, but she was the only teacher who would talk to us on our level. I always had a feeling that she'd experienced many adventures in her life. Something about her eyes gave that away. That sense of spirit and determination. But that was in my days as Tommy Magus, school wimp. Now I was the great Capriquarius. I had to bury such emotions.
Are you two both okay? I'm Lottie. Lottie Mortimer. It's your brother who's done this to you, isn't it? He's cursed me too, as you can see.
It's our fault. We teased him for so many years.
He's always been a bit weird, but the past 7 or 8 years he's steadily desocialised himself.
Is that even a word?
Sure it is. I'm pretty certain anyway.
I know he's done some pretty awful things to us, but I keep thinking it's a kind of retribution.
Rosie's right. We've bullied him. Our parents have ridiculed him. And as for his school friends, well, I'm surprised he hasn't tried to kill himself. The amount of torment he's had to put up with.
He shuts himself in that room of his every night, and instead of going in and seeing if he was okay, we've just mocked him and driven him further away.
We failed him.
Well, maybe you haven't helped. But some of the things he's done are inexcusable. Your other sister's trapped in her own phone.
Gemma's been trapped inside her phone for years.
And he's turned us into witches. Well, that's probably how we've behaved to him all this time.
And your parents?
He's done to them what they've done to him. Removed his dignity and made them look silly.
What about everybody else out there? What happens to them?
I suppose that depends on how disillusioned Tommy is with the rest of the world.
For some reason, I felt a great sense of satisfaction with myself. Although I still had no real idea what I was trying to achieve. What did I want? Power? Eternal youth? An insight into magic? Then, suddenly, I realised what I really needed at that very moment. I hadn't eaten all day, and I badly needed an energy boost.
Okay, so he's not at home, and he's not out wandering the streets, so where is he? Somewhere inside? Yes, definitely somewhere inside. Somewhere quiet, somewhere where he's not going to be disturbed, somewhere out of the way. Robo, it's Lizzie.
Affirmative, Mistress Brown. I have been unable to prevent the transmission of the main signal, but I can interrupt the signal being fed to Master Brown's contact device.
That's great. Do it, Robo. Thank you.
So, Robo was able to break a transmission.
Yeah, he's clever like that.
That ring must be generating a tremendous frequency to send the signal. Some kind of radio frequency.
Radio frequency?
You okay, sis? You're not under some kind of spell.
No, I'm fine. And I know exactly where young Tommy Magus is hiding.
Where?
The school radio recording room.
A favourite place of Tommy, you say? Well, he's generated quite a bit of energy inside that room, so be prepared for anything.
Tommy, what are you playing at? Isn't it about time all this stopped?
Couldn't a man finish his pizza in quiet without being nagged at?
I think it's time you gave it back to the rightful owner, don't you?
He's not the rightful owner. I know that for a fact.
Yes, well, I never misused it. You've turned it against your own people. What do you hope to achieve from all of this? Power? You want to take over the world? Because many beings of much more might and determination have tried and failed in that quest.
The ring has shown me images of its travels, of your travels.
Why are you doing this?
For most of my life, I've been mocked and ridiculed and made to feel inferior. This is my turn.
Oh, so you were picked on a bit by a few kids at school, and maybe you didn't have the perfect home life. All part of growing up, I'm afraid. Welcome to the real world of a teenager.
That sounds like a dose of patronising to me.
Oh, for God's sake, Tommy, just listen to her. I can't believe you went through all this trouble just to score points on the handful of people that brought you misery.
Silence! Do not blaspheme, Capriquarius.
Who is Capriquarius?
I am Capriquarius the Great. Soon everyone will bow to me and rue the day they put me down.
You're mad.
What?
Did you?
What happened? I thought I was trapped inside that thing forever. Rosie, Libby, where are they?
Upstairs. They went to their bedrooms.
Thank goodness, that's over with.
Where's Tommy?
Lizzie, you okay? That was a very brave and foolish thing you did.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just a bit dizzy. Tommy.
He's okay.
For one short moment, I was in combat with the great Stephen Brown, and I matched him. But he had one advantage over me. He had someone to rush in and support him. I had no one. I felt alone, scared, and very guilty all of a sudden. It's strange, but one moment as the great Capriquarius, I needed no one and sought to bring society to its knees. And now, I just wanted my mummy. It took me just 24 hours to make massive changes in my life. I boxed away my magic, got ready to redecorate my room.
You ready?
Oh, Mum.
I found myself with a completely different attitude to things. It was time to put my childish things away. My sisters couldn't do enough for me.
Hey Tom, I got you a snack.
Oh, thanks, Jem.
I wondered if you wanted any help painting your room?
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Cool, I'll put some more clothes on. Hey, Tommy,
Don't say it, Jem. I know.
And after all, I did have the last laugh on Rosie and Libby.
Oh, thanks, girls. Your water's still not cleared up, then.
No, Mum reckons it'll take about another week for it to go.
I'm thinking of getting mine lanced off.
Aw, I like
like them. I think they give you both character.
It was the perfect ending, and I know he had something to do with it. Nothing works out like this. A happy ending, not without a nudge in the right direction.
However things may have been manipulated, I feel complete now. Normal. And I know he had something to do with that. I feel safer knowing he's up there somewhere in his ship, flying to new adventures. I'm still wondering if I should upload this to YouTube or not. But would that be contradicting my anti-technology stance? Mayhaps. But there is a lesson to be learnt in all this. Technology can be bad for you. Mobile phones can take over your lives, control you and rule you. I had an insight into how to brainwash society. I didn't like it. One day, Stephen Brown, I'll join you on your adventures. One day.
It's dead. No power whatsoever.
Oh no.
Yes, well, I managed perfectly well before I obtained it, so it'd be no problem.
Stephen, Lizzie's got something she wants to say.
Then go on.
I want to join you on your travels again.
You mean it?
Well, who got you out of that last scrape? And, well, there's nothing to keep me on Earth anymore. At least nothing that mirrors the magic of space, anyway. So, well...
Welcome aboard, Miss Brown.